Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Unction in the building, the morning emails, all my males, females, everybody. Mars Venus this week, we're coming back. We're going to build up to it. And we'll do some relationship conversation today, a grown man shit. Also, shout out to my boy Big Said, happy birthday. We missed you on Thursday. We actually were traveling on that day, so I'm glad to be back on Monday. We are back at the lab, back in New York. We're getting ready to work. We got a lot of work to do and getting ready for this Andermatt, Switzerland. That's going to be a great time out there doing our thing out there in Switzerland. Busta Rhymes, my man Timberland. I think it's going to be a lot of people. Eve, a lot of German dudes. It's going to be a pretty good show. So let's see how it goes. We get it popping. It's going to be a great time. Well, the world famous will be out there. This is a show for us. We can have a great time in Andermatt. Yes, in Swiss, all my Swiss family. We're going to be doing a great thing. And also we got a lot of good work. Fizzy Woe in the studio. A new MOP album coming soon, actually, in the studio. That's why I'm home. I'm back in there getting it going. And the new Fame solo project is now ramping up. All the great stuff. Let's go old school today. As I always try to do, we're going to go old school, throw it back a little bit. Let's go, y'all. I'm to the building. Good morning. Let's go, y'all. Monday morning yawning.
Check out my melody, hand out a cigar. I'm letting knowledge be born, and my name's the R. AKA I am not like the rest of them. I'm not on the list. That's what I'm saying. I got minds like a scientist. My melodies in the code of every next episode. Have the mic open, distorting, ready to explode. I keep the mic at Fahrenheit. Frequencies to make them colder. The listener's system is kicking like solar. As I memorize, advertise like a poet. Keep you going when the flow is smooth enough. You know it, but rough. That's why the mural on my story I tell a B. Nobody beats the R. Check out my melody.
I see my man Anderson .Paak is dating Mariah Carey. All right. I want to see celebrities date regular people. I guess they can't, right?
As soon as I seen one of these phone cheeses, they don't have.
They got to date people in their business. You know what I'm saying?
Flowing to it to test it, let my melody play.
I get
the record suggested, I'm dropping bombs, but I stay peace and calm. Any MC that disagree with me, wave your arm.
The next guest coming up, shout out to my man Freddie Fox. I'm gonna hit him up today, but the next guest coming up is gonna be my man Smooth B from the legendary Nights of Smooth. I'll let you know when that happens.
Here we go on the
It's coming up real soon. Just get the schedule right.
ice on the mic, the one they call DMX on the beatbox for your devoted to pleasure. Ride it up.
Good morning, how y'all feel out there this morning? Are y'all cool with Donald Trump having a third term? Unprecedented, but y'all cool with that? I mean, talking about it. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
It's a scoop for ya, the truth for ya. I can go on for days about this girl named Latoya. I was walking down the block into my side next homeboy DMX. So what the heck? So I saw this fresh girl that I never saw before, but in my heart should be adored and can't afford and never ignored. It's a guaranteed love that's highly secured.
Good morning.
Dreaming hard and really getting in and fantasizing my life for 1 or 2 minutes. Then my man DMX just stopped and said,
Yo, stop fronting and use your head.
So,
good morning, everybody. Young to the building. The morning email. Let's go. 5:47 in the morning. Let's go get them.
check it out.
Getting close to the get close.
Check it out.
MCMI, people call me Milk.
Shouts on
When
my
I'm
people over at
busting up
Quad
a party,
Studios.
I feel no guilt. Gizmos cutting up for the suckers that's down with me. The one of us, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the two. We're rated R, we're gifted, and we're going far down the road to the bank. While I'm here, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, they knew the time. Gizmo scratching, Milk D's rhyming, Milk is chilling. is chillin'. What more can I say? Top villain, that's what we get. Got it good. Since you understood, would you stop scheming?
Maybe
and
I'll get
looking hard?
Milk D to
I
come on
got
one
a
day. That'd be
great
nice.
big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get hurt. Milk D's
Grab Milk D.
gonna pull this skirt. I get money, money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask kids. I stole your girl.
Go to YouTube. You know where it's at. Let's go.
Jail for MC assault. You was jealous. It's all your fault. Milk is chillin'. Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top villain. That's what we get. Got it good. And since you understood, would you?
I used to be in love with this guy named Sam. I don't know why, cause he had that
Hair like that of a clam.
But you couldn't tell me nothing, cause Sam was number one. Cause to me, oh my gosh, he was one in a million. I should've knew the consequences right from the start. That he'd use me for my money and then break my heart. But like a fool in love, I fell for this game, but I got mine, so I show no shame. And Empire went high, and then he kept walking. All those who live in Brooklyn know just what I'm talking.
The roller disco.
Where we all used to go, just to have some fun.
Back in 1981.
You know the place, Empire Boulevard is where I first saw the nigga and he tried to play hard, but I knew the deal cause I knew his brother Jerry. And Sammy just broke up with his girlfriend Terry. So Terry introduced Sam and I met him. He said, hello, my name is Sam. I said, hi, my name is Mike. We gift and we yap and we shit and we chat about this cat from Sneakers That Hat. He said, look, I'm in the mood for love.
Good morning.
Simply because you're near me.
Let's go, y'all. Come on, let's go. Wake them up this morning. The morning emails. Get y'all asses up. Let's go. Monday morning, yawning. Cracking the week. We're going to have a great show this week. All day, every day this week, we're going to get it popping. We got some great stuff happening. Look out for my man Smooth B coming on. Also, we're going to have Mars and Venus. We're going to bring Smooth B into Mars and Venus.
The bridge is over. 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 They see me coming and they dance with the flipper and see ya.
I'm going to ask a question like, how did it feel when you heard Snoop Dogg, who sounded exactly like you, when he came out? LOL.
Because Shannon Marley Marlin, my rhyming like the gay. Picking up the mic, man, and don't know what to say. Saying hip hop started out in Queensbridge. Saying lines like that, man, you know them countless. So tell them again, me come to tell.
Also, rave reviews on the Big Daddy Kane interview I did last week. A lot of big reviews about that. People love the Big Daddy Kane interview last week. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keeps on faking it.
Even by Scoob Lover, who actually liked it.
All your suckers
good morning.
please come out to play car. It's not an example of KRS-One. It's not an example of KRS-One. They wish the battle be the people.
I'm going back to my old school way of dressing. Kangos, mock necks. Watch me. I'm going back. I'm taking it back this year. Come on.
And dick for the flavor that you say. Mr. Magic Mike wish to come and try to say.
I just ought to be a bunch of Kangos.
Want the same thing I get. I finally figured it out. A magic mouth is used for sucking. Roxanne Shante is only good for steady fucking. Missy Shed and Molly is really only bluffing. Like Dougie Fresh said, I tell you now you ain't nothing. Compared to Red Alert on Kiss and Boogie Down Production.
I'm gonna be rocking my wave fronts and shit. It's gonna be hot. We fly. Coming back with it.
But there and then we're moving over here. This name of this routine is called Life in Square.
I'm gonna lean into old Brooklyn. Pause. Let's go.
I was a fiend before I became a teen. I melted microphones instead of cones of ice cream. Music orientated, so when hip hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzles, complicated. Cause I grab the mic and try to say yes, y'all. They try to take it and say that I'm too small. Cool. Cause I don't get upset. I kick a hole in the speaker, pull a plug, then I jet. Back to the lab.
Like the young people today dress with them big baggy, like either skinny jeans or big baggy floppy shit. I don't like that shit. That shit look corny.
Then ask if the brother's done.
I'm taking it back.
They're craving like I fiend for nicotine.
Taking my fashion back.
And know what I mean? I'm raging, creeping up the stage and don't it sound amazing? Cause every rhyme is made in thought of, cause it's sorta
Shout out to Mastermind Clothing.
magnetized by the mix.
I'm gonna bring my man BK on.
Larry and verses just ducked in. The mic is a Drano, volcanoes erupting. Rhymes overflowing, gradually growing. Everything is written.
Not just Timberlands and big Avirex jackets.
God,
That's alright, but
48 tracks to slide. The invincible microphone fiend.
it's cool, but it ain't fly.
Spread the word. Cause I'm in. Operating correctly.
In the streets to the M, O to the P. And my dudes in the streets. Good morning. Let's go. Come on. One love, salute. Let's go. Go get them. The P. Y'all see how to create my work. One love to all my people. Let's go, y'all. Let's get them. Come on. Cause we love. Shout out one time for you, man. I'm sitting in the building in the morning. Email. Let's get it rolling, y'all. Come on.
Nothing like both have 4 letters, but they're 2 different things
All together.
I like many ladies in my day, but just like the wind, they've all blown away. See, to love someone, it's an atmosphere that you both still share when one's not there. There's no real way it can be explained. I guess it's the way I smile when I hear your name. It's the little things you do that mean so much. It's the
Every day looking out, will we clutch?
you and you trust me, I guess.
Make me go get it, you'll be so lucky. Come on.
For having the upper hand, I was known as Stone Cold Ladies Man. If it wasn't for you, I'd be that way still. But lately, there's a change in y'all live.
The problem with British walkers, though, is that they don't have enough stability in them. You know what I'm saying? But if I would rock some Wallabies, maybe some, some Wallabies.
At night, and close the door to share.
5 in the morning. Okay, come on.
One love, you can trust me, cause never have I been so lucky. One love.
Reginald Maynard, good morning.
You're lucky just to have just one love. One love, one love. You're lucky just to have just one love.
Chapter 59 birthday month coming up. Come on, let's have some fun today for Big Ted. Come on. The only flight I could get on.
I like it.
I had damn near ride in the cargo box in the plane.
Oh, girl.
Like, I love you, Seb, but I'm chasing his money, man.
MC.
My man Big Ted, happy belated birthday.
Party people's in the place to be.
What did you do for your birthday, Seb?
It's the ultra magnetic and
Blaze got many jobs. Many jobs. Many jobs. Let's go.
party people's in the place to be. Just for you, it's the ultra magnetic MC.
I'll come out for that. When is that video?
Cause the jam is just moving. The crowd is steady moving. Supersonic things with high the stupid bass with some pep in the step. Cause the beat is so funky, the place is well kept.
With the old school medallion. Let's go.
extra, read all about it. Houdini drops another one in everybody's face. And dig it, they call this one Grand After These fucking beats.
I rock a mock neck and a sway front on them. Let me find a pair of Sway 69ers on them. Hi, this is Lindsay Cedric. I just want to wish you a happy birthday. I wanted to stay here, and ladies wanted to go have meetings and make money.
Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends,
We're going to take it back. Let's go.
before we go any further, let's be friends.
What we use every day. Most of the time we use it in the wrong way. Now you can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends. And if you ask me, you know I couldn't be much help because of friends.
Lindsay considers Big Set a friend.
And they treat you real cool. It's
I don't know what Lays is doing.
the fool. We like to be with some because they're funny. Others come around when they need some money. Some you grew up with around the way, and you're still real close to this very day. Homeboys through the summer, winter, spring, and fall. And then there's some we wish we never knew at all. And this list goes on again and again. But these are the people that we call friends.
Shout out to MC Shan. He got a whole lot of bunch of old beat up buses and trucks. I love Shan. Yeah, that's my friend. Fun fact, same drums on this one as the same drums on South Funk. Big Set, let's go, y'all. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got MC Shan and Molly Ball in the house tonight. They just came from off tour. They want to tell you a little story about where they come from.
This is the one in Queens that really got it popping like this.
You love to hear the story again and again of how it all got started way back when. The monument is right
We blasted this in Brooklyn.
for a while to the name of the place.
Look for my brother Smooth B coming up. And also, I'm trying to bring Freddie Fox back to the show.
Hip hop was set out in the dark.
Once Big Daddy Kane came, the floodgates have opened. Pause.
Name it rang an alarm, otherwise known as me T-Tom. A brother who's known for his rap, Jabby Jack. Larry Ladd, third least not last. A cool brother by the name of Gas. Face Brothers made you get loose. They was down with a brother called Cousin Bruce. They used to jam in the center. You had to pay so you could enter.
Take them back to 1986. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Good morning, Troy Mumford.
I came in the door, I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more. But it's fighting me, inviting me to rhyme.
I can't hold it back. I looked for the line.
Taking off my coat, clearing my throat.
Guys would change their voice to modulate after this guy right here.
Things to find all kind of ideas. Self-esteem makes it seem like the thought took years to build, but still say a rhyme after the next one. Prepared, never scared.
Shout to Wine Dance, shout to Wine Dance, shout to Wine Dance Day. All my people out there, let's go, y'all. Come on.
This is a journey into sound.
Are you coming home later? Okay.
This is a journey into sound. A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value.
Come on, let's go, y'all.
When all is ready, I throw this switch.
Not really.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
Not really. That's that cool shit right here. You got a little Miller. You got a little Miller in your hand, or a little,
Would you mind
Heineken.
saying that again?
I want you. I like to introduce myself. My name is Bismarcky, and well, I'm the human monster called Bismarcky. Making music orally is my specialty. When I go, I want you. Girls get excited when they hear my lyrics. They wanna recite them. I know you're in the mood. Just go with the flow, and I can play rapping records and all disco like Peter, Billy Jean, or Michael Jackson. All the trenches be wrecking. They gon' ask you when you hear me do it. You will be shocked and amazed. It's the brand new thing they call the human beatbox craze.
Make the music my business. Make the music my business. Make the music my business.
Make sure you like and share, subscribe. When you go to YouTube, let's go, y'all. Yes, yes. Shout to Tower Isles on Atlantic Avenue. Beef patty and cocoa bread. Let's go. East New York, stand up. Hi, Cedric. This is Lindsay. He wants to know if we're still friends. C.I. Tony D,
You know
what
what
up?
they say, honey? Those ain't balloons in the water. Oh, you better watch out. Those boys are out for no good, I tell you.
Wow. What y'all know about the Boogie Boys? 6:05 in the morning, Unction in the building. Bring y'all back to some shit. I'm bringing you back to what was popping in the streets in the mid 80s. This is the 80s right here. 84, 83, 84. Let's go 85. Yes, yes. Bring this joint back too. That would rock the streets.
You're on for miscellaneous.
me is also incompleted. The way I'm acting towards you is the form of conceited. All the skills that I progress, cause straight from the mind, combine all the usage of technology rhyme. It is a force from a boss, prepared to take a loss. I'm MCLA Bruiser, the feeder, of course. Yes, I'm back with the new type of style of rap. You don't believe me? Try to test me, catch your line, Jabby Jack. You are trifling, you would try any your way until you get disrespected, break my law and pay. You will have tears in your eyes, start to pop it inside to the master who I am, or respect you goodbye. Cause you a sucker from the east side, from uptown, BE, better known as the Boogie Down. So why don't you just chill, enjoy the sensation? The new style of rap is from the new generation.
I'm the king of rock, the none higher.
Let's take them back to the Benzie boxes. Let's go 6:07 in the morning. Let's get it popping.
Stop rocking till I retire.
Now we rock the party. It comes correct. All cuts are on time. And rhymes
I know about this.
got the right to vote. And we elect. And other rappers can't stand them. But give us respect.
This shit made you bop hard. This made you bop hard. Run DMC made the hardest pause record. Absolutely. The greatest of all time.
2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhymes, and I said this rhyme I'm about to say.
The rhyme was deaf, and then it went this way.
Took a test to become an MC, and Orange Kid became amazed at me. So inside, got to laugh. The shit was drove off and it never came back. Dave cut the record down to the bone.
Larry Smith, the greatest hip-hop producer of all time.
Then we're talking autographs, and tears and laughs, champagne, caviar, and bubble bath.
R.I.P.
That's the life that I lead. You sucker MC, it's CIP. So take that, move back, catch a heart attack, because there's nothing in the world that run a level laugh.
Repeat it.
Piper, big peppers,
But Run Rock,
ride,
Humpty
Dumpty,
fell
down,
That's his art.
time,
Jackie,
nimble,
what?
nimble,
And he was
quick,
but jam.
mass mud, faster jacks on Jay's dick.
Now little Bo Peep Cole lost her cheek. And Rick Van Winkle fell a hell of sleep. And attitude summer in running around. Jackson Bill bucket in his hand.
Greatest, Seth. Greatest. There's no debate. No debate, Seth. No gimmicks, no nothing. Just two MCs and a DJ.
Child educator, jam master
James all the crossfader.
He's the better of the best believe he's the baddest.
Perfect timing when
The blueprint for all great groups is Run DMC.
Girls move their butts.
his name is Jay.
Hear the play, he must be nuts.
And on the
The blueprint for all Run DMC is the blueprint for all great hip hop.
Yo, what's up, Cookie? Yo, what up, Set J? Yo, what's up, Trav?
Like
What's up,
Grandmaster
Set?
Caz is the blueprint for all great solo artists.
Yo, what's up, Cookie? Yo, what up, Set J? Yo, what's up, Trav? What's up, Set, man? What's over there? He's ready to get busy. Yo, Keith, you know what? I like this beat you brought over.
Seth was eating now ladies back then. He wasn't thinking about
my ultra laboratory. Look it up. Yo,
come outside.
Now that's I know, I tell you, boy, we all down there. This is so funky. That was
Oh,
so
Larry?
funky.
Nah, Larry, you crazy?
And you gonna
Larry?
What?
What?
Get it.
You crazy? Look how original that music was. Most producers now would just sample somebody else's stuff and then reworking the sample. He was original. In the era of Lindrum with no real technology. Oh, you know so little, young man. You know so little. Houdini, Run DMC. Are you crazy?
brothers and sisters,
Boy, I tell you.
brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to.
Yes, the rhythm's a rebel. Without applause, I'm lowering my level. The hard rhymer, where you never been, I'm in. You want styling?
Him,
you
Rick
know it's time
Rubin.
to get deep. The enemy telling you to hear it. They praise the music, it's time to play the lyrics. Some say no to the album, the show, but much the sound. I made it here ago. I guess you know. You guess I'm just a radical, not on sabbatical. Yes, to make it critical. Body your body, two, body and two. Here's the power on the hour from the rebel to you.
Larry. 6:12 in the morning, Unc to the bill. Let's get it popping. Come on now. Look at my beautiful Kimberly Robinson. Good morning, Kim. Let's go. 6:13 in the morning, Unc to the bill. Let's get it popping. The morning emails. Let's go. The morning email show. Let's go. Let's go, Kim. Good morning, Kim. Let's go.
Good morning, ladies.
Been a long time. Without a strong rhyme to step to. Think of how many week shows you slept through. Time's up. I'm sorry I kept you thinking of this. You keep repeating your miss. The rhyme from the microphone solo with. So you sit by the radio, hand on the dial soon. As you hear it, pump up the volume. Dance with the speaker till you hear it blow.
That's what you just did at.
Headphone, cause here it go. It's a four-letter word when it's heard to control your body to dance.
You got
it.
Text a tempo like a red alert.
Red alert.
Reach it, your reflex, and let it work.
Wow.
When this is playing, you can't get stuck with the steps. So can say, and I'ma still come up with a gift to be swift. Follow the leader, the rhyme go deaf with a record that I made a long time ago. It could be done, but only I can do it. For those that can dance and
clap your hands to it.
I start to think, and then I sink into the paper.
Like I was in.
I'm writing, I'm trapped in between the line. I escape when I finish the rhyme. I got soul.
Man. Good morning.
Woman. Oh.
Greatest, one of the greatest, late 80s, early 90s. Let's go.
Transform and flow and yo go on. I'm not hot, but I'm burning while I'm burning warm. I'm like a wizard. I make a blizzard and a storm. Have knowledge from a college with a dorm, and I'm greater than Scorcher.
East Flatbush, Brooklyn. What up?
When I sing a Levert song, I'm storming like Norman.
Wingate High School. What's good?
Fighting is a crime, so I'll drop the dime and go on and on to the tip top. Give a tumor and some humor, cause I'm in jump rock. When you chuckle, hit you with a belt buckle and push you, eat you with a big knuckle. Yo, you better hit the exit. You need a value.
Wow.
Hey, it's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on us. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey.
Welcome to the War Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lazy Elliott, a.k.a. Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking it with you in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture. The legendary Uncle Lays.
There you go. What's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays, it's Rock. Yo, get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Oh, come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. Good morning. Monday morning emails. Kimberly Robinson, the beautiful herself. Kimberly Robinson. Good morning, Kimberly. I miss you this weekend.
Oh, Lays, I missed you since Thursday.
Yes, I had to travel Thursday, and we missed Sed's birthday party.
I know.
Hot dog too?
With him on Facebook, but he dissed me.
Oh yeah, he might have been in his feelings. What do you mean hot dog? What do you mean R.I.P. hot dog? Wait. Hold on, man.
Hot dog the dancer?
Yeah. What do you mean R.I.P. hot dog? Hold on. Let's not. Oh my God. Glaze, can you call me, bro? Give me a call, Glaze.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Every time my era is going away.
I hope that's not true, but I guess if he said it.
Yeah, I don't see Glaze.
Yeah.
Messing around like that. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God! Now he's saying he's alive. Somebody get hot dog on the phone. Somebody get hot dog on the phone. Hold on for a second. Oh my God!
He's that guy. Used to love to dance with my sister Regina. She comes on here. Used to
Oh.
love to dance with my sister Regina. They were dope.
Hello? Yo, I'm calling you now, bro. What the hell?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Wait a minute.
3.
We got some discrepancy here. Got a discrepancy.
Yo, said, are you sure? I heard this a while ago.
Oh my God! Hot dog grew a block away from me. Oh, let's just hope. By the way, Glaze, yes, I will come to your video dressed up in old school.
Oh yeah, we doing it. We doing it for the one I sent you, the old school.
Yeah. I'm gonna rock the old.
Oh, the Ultra joint. Yeah.
Yes.
We don't have the old school thing.
Sway front, mock neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The whole thing
with the Gazelles. We coming with the Alessi, with the Latigra shirt on, and you know.
With the Kango, Spitfire, Tropic. I might even rock the Spitfire just to take it all the way back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they told me what it says.
It says saying, okay, we're gonna we good. We love them. We love them. I Glaze, we got you, bro. Oh my goodness.
People's getting ready to spaz out.
I was like, not hot dog. Well, Uncle Lay, you have to understand, hot dogs are not healthy food.
Yeah. Hey, Lays.
Yes.
The first time I saw the video of how they make deli meat.
Mm-hmm. Now you got to see the video. That's what I'm saying. Look. Y'all, we are so ocular that we got to see the shit on video.
Hey, Lays, I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
Well,
yeah, I needed to see that.
Yeah,
that was terrible and gross.
I don't eat deli meat. Number one.
Man, where do I get my turkey sandwiches from?
Get it from a goddamn turkey. Just get the turkey and slice the turkey. And maybe not eat the bread. Maybe
come on, man.
Yeah. I just want to I'm trying to make sure you're around here. all these deaf rumors flying around. I just want to make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right,
I'm working on it.
This week. This week. First of all, I apologize for not being here on Thursday, but Thursday, I have other businesses, and one of my businesses is something about children, and so I'm building an amazing school. I'm refurbishing an entire school in Manhattan. It's a charter school. And there's children in the Lower East Side, and I had to go there to do all the words, all the work, the prelim work, and I had to. And the principal was only going to be there at that certain time because the school was out, and that was my only opportunity to do it. So I had to get on the earliest flight, get right back to New York, and do all of that the work I had to do in the meeting and everything. So thank you to Manhattan Charter and the work we're going to do in Manhattan Charter. I don't even know. I sent you what my classroom of the future looks like.
Yes.
I did send it to you, right? The classroom of the future. And so, yeah, we do the hip hop shit and everything, but
let me ask you, Lays, is this like the first of its kind? Is anyone else doing this? Because this is pretty dope.
The way that I'm bringing it is the first of its kind. There are a lot of iterations and ideas of transformative classrooms for children, but I'm just using my hip hop knowledge, and I'm using my ability to produce and create something because if you have to make a truly transformative classroom, it has to be where you could do anything in the classroom. Like if I wanted to have biology or literature or music or art or everything, well, we shouldn't have to go to different classrooms to do it. We should just be able to do it in that class. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I thought it was dope when you were showing that. It's like the Jetsons. No, it was like it was like Born Identity. You know, it was just dope. I really enjoyed looking at it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So he might have been a ghost. Yeah. So again, you know, still waiting for the budgets and everything to catch up with everything. So I'm being strategic on how I build it, but I'm building the classroom of the future, and it is something. Obviously, I want kids to grow up, you know, with a better opportunity than I had, and I am blessed. But I thank you for every opportunity I have. The fact that I'm here, I'm going into chapter 59 month. But the fact of the matter is, if I can do something and leave a legacy in the buildings, which is what my thing is. Like, everybody can talk about talking and what do you call that? A professional development, which is great too, by the way. But for me, I like to leave structures in buildings so that when you go to the building, you can say, this is what Lays did. So that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing now. And so, as much as I love my brother Said, and I'm sorry I wasn't here for your birthday, I wanted to make sure, yes, we have VR glasses and everything. But the problem with, I'm not a full fan of VR glasses because it fucks with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Your Eboniba, your equilibrium and all that shit. I like more ocular and tactile shit where you can actually do shit and touch the tables, and you can draw on a table and do all your work curriculum-wise on touch screens and all kinds of shit. I like that better than the VR glasses, because the VR, anything that takes kids away from reality, I'm not a big fan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I won't even use them. Even though I bought one for my son, I limit his use of the VR glasses until we figure out a better way to do it without knocking off your Eboniba. Anyway, Kim, good morning. How was your weekend, Kim?
Lay's got, oh my God. I have been running and singing and dancing and hosting, and I've been doing everything. My friends from Levert, well, there's only one Levert member left, Mark Gordon.
Yeah.
They have a tour out, the Levert Experience, with the guy Joe Little from the Rude Boys, Dave, I forgot Dave's last name, from Men at Large, and they put together this tour, and it was here. They did a couple shows here. It was so dope. And then we hosted my girlfriend Robin. Robin is known out here, but Robin is actually the friend, and so we had a cookout. So they all came over for the cookout. We had a great time, and we had a totally great 4 days with the Levert people.
All right.
So shout out to Mark Levert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Mark Levert. Mark Gordon. I'm sorry.
Levert, rest in peace. The whole family. Okay.
It was so dope, Lays.
Yeah,
I wish you were here.
Okay, thank you very much, man. I'm glad Hot Dog news alert for those that don't know. Breaking news. Hot Dog from the legendary Chub Rock group is alive. Legendary dancer Hot Dog is alive. Thank you. We get the news right out here. We make sure whatever comes up, we clarify. Hot Dog is alive.
Thank God.
Yes, I better start going. Thank God I come on in the morning emails where this era is. Because if you don't, then motherfuckers, they'll RIP your ass quick, right? Your ass will be. See your ass real quick, man. Anyway, I know it won't be the same as the birthday show for Said, but let's give some acknowledgement to our brother Big Said.
That's right.
Better than yours. Happy birthday, my
Happy birthday, Said.
If it wasn't for the children's, the children can't have no Christmas. It was not, it's re-breaking news. We broke the breaking news and we broke again. Oh, look at this guy. Leave me alone. Look at this guy. He's such a woman. He's such a woman. I love him. Look at you, you little half-ass nigga. Shut up.
You know how when you're on Facebook and you're like, happy birthday, and you say all this stuff and the person just hit like.
Oh, yeah, that a thing?
No response or nothing like.
Well, speaking of birthdays, Uncle Lays had the birthday month deceiving me. Well, you get this nigga some pearls or something.
Oh no. No.
Well, instead, you are welcome to share my birthday month with me. Starting tomorrow, April 1st, is the walk to 59 all the way. Your man, chapter 59. Your boy Uncle Lace turning over in the womb, while Millie is smoking cigarettes and drinking beer in her.
So you came out with a buzz.
She's smoking cools, drinking Coke 45 in her last trimester, turning over and shit. What the fuck's going on?
So you come out.
Yeah, I'm coming out coughing and shit.
Come out with a cough.
Came out with a cold, fucking eyes all fucked up, cornea broken. Let the nigga fall on the floor. Fucking nigga. He better get
The doctor gave you a smack. You're like
Doctor smacked the shit out of me. I was like, nigga, you hit like a bitch. But this pain I'm about to go through is gonna be crazy. Yeah, you come out the womb, the doctor like this.
Oh damn. Do the pile driver or something.
The doctor suplex me out the womb.
Just do the hammer, drag the hammer on you.
Cut the umbilical cord with a dirty knife.
Oh no.
Nigga use the butter knife to cut the umbilical cord and shit. Nigga better walk.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Come on. By the way, Smooth B. Shout out to my brother Smooth B. Look for Smooth B coming soon.
Cool.
The legendary Smooth B and Nice and Smooth. He may be coming to the show. We just have to work out the time. Of course, he's on the West Coast, so we're working out the time for Smooth to get on the show. It'll be 3:00 in the morning for him. And then he'll stay up one day and come on the show. That's my brother. I love him. And schedule permitting, we may get him this week or next. Also, shout to Freddie Fox, Positive K, and a lot of other guys. You know, once Kane comes on here, everybody's like, yo, I got to get on there and fuck with Lace. So, you know, a lot of people are going to come on and have a good time. And, you know, we're going to have a great time coming up. Now, listen, it's been a few days. I had a lot of stuff on my mind. I don't know if Coco's going to come in today. But let's go to blackfacts.com. But before I go to blackfacts.com, Kimberly, obviously you had a lot going on too, but I want to ask y'all a question. Are y'all cool with Donald Trump getting a third term?
I want to use the F word, but hell no. Get this dude out of here. Good grief. I'm almost willing to stay with the corruption that we've had. Good grief. Get this dude out of here.
You see them they texting war plans again.
I mean, it's just stupid. It's just like watching, you know, I mentioned this the other day. It's like watching one of those Marvel movies. Yeah. And everything is great. And then the villain comes in and destroys every damn thing. And then all of a sudden Captain America shows up and he saves the day, but everything is fucked up. And then we have to spend all the time and money getting things back up for the next dastardly villain to come in and fuck it up again. This is ridiculous.
Except Captain America is fat.
Right.
With fake hair. Doing shit on himself with a weird European homeboy dragging a Muppet around. What the fuck's going on? Shit's crazy. Dancing like a fucking alien and shit, looking crazy. Doing it. That shit's now a dance now, by the way. Just kids, everybody.
Well, it's called the dick to mouth.
Out of control. Let's go to Black Facts.
You heard what I said?
What you say?
It's called dick to mouth.
Dick to mouth. The dick to mouth. Pause. Anyway,
don't do it, Lays. Don't do it.
Hi, Lindsay. I don't need you talking about this right now. I'm doing Black Facts. I'm going with your Black Facts, but I had this. Shut up, Lindsay. March 31st, 1870, Toni Morrison wins the Pulitzer.
Hey, Toni Morrison.
Yes. She was an American novelist, essayist, book editor, and college professor. There you go, Toni. Morrison attended Howard University in 1953 with a BA in English. In 1955, she earned a master's degree in American literature from Cornell University. In the late 1960s, she became the first black female editor in fiction at Random House in New York City. Big-time book publishing, ladies. Her first book, The Blues Eyes, in 1970, is a novel of an initiation concerning a victimizing adolescent black girl who is obsessed by white standards of beauty and longs to have blue eyes. Wow. In 1928, Morrison won the Pulitzer Prize for Beloved. She gained worldwide recognition when she was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1993. She became the first African-American and woman to win this award. Yes. President Barack Obama presented her with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2012. There you go. For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery. Because sometimes it can. Oh, yeah. The generals are throwing subs at 47. Also, for those that history buffs, I just goes to tell you, society, those history buffs that don't understand, and Donald Trump has released 80,000 pages of the President Kennedy assassination.
Why?
To crickets. Well, because, they knew it was a conspiracy, but nobody reads anymore, so it doesn't really matter. It don't matter no more. So I'm not giving a fuck.
I mean, and first of all, as Robert Kennedy Jr. sits there in the office, why wouldn't he say, dude, why are you doing this? Why would you release this? This is something that my family, probably would be upset about. Why would you do that?
Well, it's the country as well. I mean, listen, you're going to find out that it was really an inside job, but it just goes to say, if you wait long enough, nobody gives a fuck. How about that?
I mean, unfortunately, the man was taken out, and no matter who did it, you can't bring him back. It was still a tragedy in that era. So, I mean,
we're gonna talk relationship, and then people say that the guy in the car shot him.
Oh man!
Yeah, a lot of wild stories.
But the wife never came out and said anything.
No, and also conspiracies about Martin Luther King. They're saying that Martin Luther King, after he was shot, was alive and was killed in the hospital by Will's pills. Came in the hospital and choked him out in the hospital, which is all. Yes. Hold on, Martin. I told everybody that he's going to do that to me, but there was nothing I could say because as soon as I started talking economics, all right, Martin, chill. Could you not? The man's in heaven. Could you not shoot at the man anymore? They pointing over there. Look at point at yourself, nigga. You know you was down with that. Point at your Abernath. Point at yourself, Jesse. They should be doing this. Point. I'm telling you something.
We haven't seen Jesse Jackson in a long time.
The nigga that shoots you is always a nigga right next to you. That's all I know.
Oh, damn.
Never stranger. There's always a nigga shot you. Martin's mother was assassinated as well.
Now, who shot you? That was sad.
Yeah, it was very sad.
We haven't seen Jesse in a long time. Where is he?
Old as a motherfucker right now.
Well, you remember when he came out with the new baby? He had a new baby and stuff. We haven't seen him since then.
Jesse in the wheelchair. It's looking sad. Let's just say soon come for Jesse. Kingdom soon come for Jesse Jackson. That's all I can tell you.
I think we ought to go ahead and start
with all due respect,
celebrating him now.
Kingdom soon come for Jesse Jackson.
Celebrate Jesse. Sing, celebrate.
Yeah, celebrate Jesse. The great Jesse Jackson, known for Hymietown and also African American to run for president in 1980. Jesse Jackson. Jesse.
Jesse.
Eddie Murphy, don't put me down. I'm at
Harvey
town.
Town.
Well,
Harvey Town.
the lesson for black people, and for those that don't understand it, if you don't know by now, if you're gonna do something, don't fuck with them Jews. Whatever you do, black people, only Will's pills are allowed to fuck with the Jews and get away with it. Black people just leave the Jewish people alone. If you get famous, they will come fuck with you now. You are the legs and hands of the Jewish community right there. Because, they ain't got the rhythm to do what you do, you know what I'm saying? But they need to control the shit. So you are the marionettes. You wrestlers, ball players are the marionettes of the Jewish.
Oh, man.
You can't win. You can't. LeBron James.
That was my favorite part of the Wiz.
You see this shit right there? The marionettes of the Jewish community.
Oh my God. It's too early in the morning.
That's the Jewish community. Keep it Hollywood popping.
Lays, I swear. What time is it?
Very adult humor. Listen. If you can't get this shit, you won't get it. It's either you're gonna get it or you're not gonna get it. I'm just tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, life is good.
You see your man LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith beefing out this motherfucker.
Hey, they said that's the fight we want to see.
You want to? Yeah, that's that's the fight.
They did show. Oh God,
niggas are expert at beefing with niggas. I can tell you that right now. Expert at beefing with niggas.
They did show Stephen A. preparing, because Stephen A., is trying to be in shape and stuff. He's a man of a particular age. And so he's boxing. He's going down.
Old video awful. Stop it.
Down.
Stop it. Stephen A. Smith. Don't be boxing. Just don't box, man. Whatever you do. Nigga, stop boxing.
Hey, he was like, he gonna whoop LeBron, whoop him good.
No, he ain't whipping no. He not whipping no LeBron. It's an embarrassment to boxing. Tybo, anything. Stephen A.
You said Tybo.
Shut the fuck up. Just stop.
People still do Tybo?
I don't know, but he needs to do something. Oh my God. Yo, Stephen A. Smith don't need to be boxing. Just talk, nigga. You just talk for the Will's pills. That's all you got.
Now, I will tell you, Stephen A. is on, my only soap opera that they allow me to have, and that's General Hospital. And Stephen A. is on there, and he's friends with Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan, the monsters.
I'm gonna get to Yeezy and Academics too. Yes. Yeah.
So, Lays.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about Pastor Cologne all weekend.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, you wanted to get into Marvin Sapp.
Yeah, okay, let's get to we'll get to Marvin Sapp. I just wanted your opinion. Well, there's a couple things I want to get to before I get to Marvin Sapp.
Yeah.
Because Marvin Sapp is going to be a bigger story. But you could tell the Marvin Sapp story. But first of all, the Stephen A. LeBron. I just want to give my opinion on the Stephen A. LeBron situation. It was a tough situation. His son, Bronny Jr., remember, he had that heart situation in college. Yeah. It was really scary. So I understand that LeBron may be a little hypersensitive about, criticism for his son. Unfortunately, playing in the NBA is a lot of criticism. And he knows that. I do believe that Bronny is going to be a good player, right? I don't believe he's going to be an all-star, elite level athlete like his father. Not now, maybe as he gets older, whatever the case may be. But I don't think he has his father's talent. You understand what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have it. He's a good player.
Because he's not his dad. He's Bronny. So, I mean, what do you do with that? You allow him to play.
Dad is still playing, so he's still playing under the shadow of LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like Steph Curry is not out there playing with Del Curry.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He's not playing with his dad. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Quite honestly, I do welcome Instagram, by the way. I just think
Instagram.
Hi Instagram. But I just think that listen, man, when all the Wills Pills reporters say what they have to say, I believe Stephen A was set up. Oh, it's pageant week. Okay, Dr. D Nice, you got to come on. It's pageant week. We'll get you on today if you have time. Yes, I'm gonna pick my son up today. Yes. I'll get him from the house. Dr. D Nice pageant week this week, so I want to talk to Dr. D Nice. Matter of fact, let me put the link in the chat. Dr. D Nice, check in when you get a chance. Dr. D Nice, we want to and can we party this week just for Ced's birthday again on Thursday?
Let's party.
Let's party for this week for Ced on Thursday, and then let's cancel it. Like let's just party. And like plan it and then just cancel it again.
Oh my God. Lays.
Fucking funny. I love it. I love sad. Anyway, imagine. But anyway, so my thoughts on LeBron though. It just goes back to us being so quick to jump on us. You know what I'm saying? We are masters at jumping on us. And at the end of the day, I just think, man, you got to take, same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. You got to take it a little bit. I don't think that he was talking. I mean, you searching for shit to say. I understand, the brothers, but the niggas are ultra sensitive nowadays. And we got to get a reset from the ultra sensitive era of black men. You know what I'm saying? Like the era of ultra sensitive black men has to stop. Hey, come on, man.
Why y'all so sensitive, B?
Why y'all so sensitive, man? Always sensitive, always, we got to get out of that era of
like we the hard ones.
Right. Yeah, just stop. Stop being so sensitive about every goddamn thing. That's what's the problem with us. I mean,
sensitive Sammys. Good.
What are you gonna do? Right. What are you gonna do? Like, and then you pick who you mad at. Like, everybody talking crazy about your son, but you're gonna beef with the little nigga. Well, fuck this dude up. No, chill, nigga. Shut up. What about him? What about Debo over there talking shit? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, LeBron is gonna have to realize that his son is growing into his manhood, and what he's gonna have to do is either get better or not. I mean, he can only do one thing. He can either get better or not. He's either going to play in the league or not. I don't think they should have shipped him to D League, G League. I think they should have just let him sit on the bench and learn with NBA players. I think that would have been the best thing to do. But
I agree with that with LeBron. I think learning how to play, and if you're going to put him in there already, then keep him in there.
That's right. Don't then drop him down to the semi-pro. That's come on.
Which is bad for his confidence. And
absolutely.
If you
he's going to be better than a lot of them down there in the semi-pro, then he's going to come back and have the same problem because now he's again playing with professionals. Leave him there. Let him his father guide him.
There's nothing you can do about us celebrating your birthday, Ced. We do what the fuck we want to do over
here. We're gonna celebrate it. He's not here.
You won't even be here. We'll be celebrating the shit out your birthday. I'm gonna get a Ced puppet up and put a Ced puppet.
Ced.
Every Ced puppet. Every second round pick has to go through the G League, which makes Bronny special. There you go. Second round picks have to go. Look who just entered the room. The beautiful. Oh my God. Let's just get. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get the music ready. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
This better be Coco La.
Well, I don't know if Coco's coming today, but I hope she does. But wait a minute. Let me just say, get our girl in here. Ladies and gentlemen, soon to be Mrs. North Carolina, our own Dr. D Nice Rosalind.
Coming on camera.
Oh no, I'm driving. I can't turn off my camera.
Oh,
Okay.
good morning, Dr. D Nice.
By the way,
Good morning, friends.
Your camera is actually on, but that's okay. That's
I
okay.
know, but I'm like, you can't see me.
First of all, we're very excited, Dr. D Nice, to know.
Yes, ma'am.
Then let me switch the camera view. That way, you're very excited to know that you are now getting ready for your second attempt at winning the Mrs. North Carolina contest. Now, my question to you, Dr. D Nice, are you prepared? Did you do everything that you could do to win this pageant?
I did. I got a pageant coach to understand more about pageants. I worked out and I toned my body.
Let's go.
I worked on answering some of the questions that I just absolutely messed up last year because I didn't know. I'm ready. Absolutely.
Let's
now,
go,
I
sis.
will have
Let's
to throw it out
go.
there. I will throw it out there. If I could have lost another 20 pounds, it would have been better. But I'm just going in as I am and representing myself as best as I can.
Absolutely. Come
my
on.
question is, what stopped you from losing the 20 pounds? Was it turkey and cheese sandwiches?
It may or may not have been that. Well, you know what? It's not for lack of trying, and I have lost weight. It's not trying to lose weight at 20 and trying to lose weight at age 50. It's a slower process.
Yeah.
Would you be now? But the possibilities of being a plus size champion, is that what you would call yourself if you win this thing, a plus size champion?
I guess I'll be. Yeah, you know what? I'm medium size. I'm not plus size.
Yes.
So that's the weird point I fit in. People wouldn't look at me and say, "Oh, she's plus size." They were just like, "Okay, she's a little thick," but nobody would say plus size. It's just
there
not.
You go.
It's not like super thin like some of the other pageant participants.
Yes,
so let's just say you are thicker like a Snicker. Yes. Yes.
But hey, guess what?
This is magic.
I don't jiggle. I am well toned.
Your tone.
Let's go.
Listen, we're gonna need you to come on all week long because we need to see. And my question to you, Dr. D Nice, will you wear the bathing suit section, and are you willing to model some of your outfits on the morning emails? I just want to see the people want to take.
I would absolutely no problem. The one caveat, however, is I go to work. I'm heading to work at the same time the show is on.
Oh,
now,
wow.
If you change the show to later on in the evening, or then I got you. But
you can always send us a picture.
Y'all are my friends and my companions as I drive the hour and a half commute to the country.
Oh,
okay.
MG.
All right, well, that's what we're here for. So listen, Doc, here's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is, if you send us a picture, we'll put the picture up while you're driving, and we'll be talking to you with a picture of Dr. D Nice. So listen, go to Cash App Wisdom Teethinger and make sure you help donate for Dr. Because if we get enough donations, we might be able to take this thing down there. We got to win.
You know what? If I get y'all are donating. If you do for the People's Choice Award, every single $5 you get is one vote towards me getting to the semifinals.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna send a nice little. I'm gonna send a bunch of votes there. I need to get you some votes going there. Every $5. I'm gonna drop 20. I'm gonna drop 20 votes today to Wisdom Teethinger at Cash App, and every day we're gonna drop some votes. Yeah, we're gonna leave this up here every single day. Make sure you guys send money to Wisdom Teethinger because we want her to win. We want Dr. D Nice to win that pageant because that would be the best.
Yes, we do.
I would love it. I would have so much fun.
Yes.
And listen, This
I
would
got
be
y'all. I'm representing the morning emails to the absolute
Yes.
Dr. D Nice, Mrs. North Carolina.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's go, D Nice.
D Nice. All right, Dr. D. Have a great day, Doc. We'll talk to you soon. Dr. D Nice. Come on, we got to get Dr. D Nice over the hump this year.
Yes.
Because when Dr. D Nice gets in her feelings, she gets right. When she gets in pageant mode, she starts doing the whole shit, everything. I got to see all of that shit. That's going to be hilarious. I fucking love it, by the way. Come on. Oh, I forgot to ask you the question. Hold on, Dr. D Nice. Hold on.
I'm still here.
One question.
Yes.
Coach Greens asks, do you think Trizzy is doing a good job so far, and would you vote for him for a third term? That's what she wants to know.
I feel he is representing his constituency well. He made promises to his constituency, and he's following through with his promise to them.
Okay.
Even though they're upset.
Okay. Well, no. Hold on. Would you vote for him for a third term? That's the big question.
Well, no sitting U.S. presidents can have 3 terms. It's a 2-term maximum for presidents.
The questions. Big Said wants to know: is he doing a good job? That's what he wants to. He wants more clarification on your answer.
Is he doing a good job? He is making some very hard decisions that, like it or not, there are going to be people that are upset about them, but some of them have to be made. Our budget in the United States there's a lot of overspending, and he had to go in there and whittle out some of the things. And unfortunately, when you do that, there are going to be casualties to making hard decisions. We're all business people in this call and know that the tough decisions that you have to make when you're running a business, and the United States does have a business component to it.
But even though that might be the pageant answer, Big Said is asking a very simple question. In your opinion, he wants to know, is the president doing a good job? That's what he wants to know.
Yeah, I think so. I think he is.
There you go.
There's
That's
some
all we
decisions
want.
that I'm not fully 100% into, but I appreciate the decisions he's made.
Okay, there you go. Big Said. Dr. D Nice. So listen, Dr. D Nice, we'll see you all week. We're going to be promoting Wisdom Teeth Dinger, and we're going to get Dr. D Nice that victory as Mrs. North Carolina. Have a great day, Doc. And go ahead, continue to save some diabetic people.
Bye, friends. Love you all.
Love you, Dr. D Nice.
There's more needs and more diabetic people out there in the country. There you go. Dr. D Nice. Oh, my God. Salute, little Donnie Smallwood.
So she thinks he's doing a good job.
Trizzy can't leave the USA. Good luck. Hey, listen, the dude might get it. Anyway, so do your thing, doctor. That's right, doctor. And listen, at the end of the day, you can't get mad at somebody for their convictions and what they feel.
That's right.
Doctor feels the way she feels, and I respect people for their convictions. At the end of the day, if we were more dominant and we were more solid on our convictions on how we feel as a people, there's a high probability we may get the things that we want, but we really only know how to shit on each other. We don't know how to go out there and stand together and fight for what we need. Maybe we should take some lessons from Trizzy and this crew, because they stand together even when they fuck up. There you go. All right, Kimberly, more. Now let's get back to the wacky pastor, the gunshot pastor. As a matter of fact, let me call Pastor.
Please call Pastor Cologne. I have been thinking about him since I've seen this. Now, first of all, I didn't know that Marvin Sapp.
Tell the people what we're talking. Yeah.
So I don't know when this happened, and I had no idea that Marvin Sapp was a pastor. I thought he was a singer, but he was in front of the congregation. And he was telling the congregation that he needed them all to put $1,000 in the plate, in the collection plate. And he then told the ushers to go close the doors so no one could leave until everyone put $1,000 in the plate. He then turned around to the people behind him and told them all to put $100 in the plate because their goal was to get $40,000 before anyone left. I don't know why. I don't know anything about that. And so what I was concerned about was why was he kidnapping the congregation for $40,000?
Well,
and I wanted to know what
Hi, this is Leo. I'm not able to reach the phone right now.
Oh no. Yes, I was just thinking about Pastor Cologne like the entire week because I wanted to know his thoughts on this.
Yeah. Well, let's just see. Let's just see if Pastor Cologne can come on this morning and see if he can add some light and maybe some understanding in this conversation, first and foremost.
Ladies and Elliot, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Cologne. First of all, Pastor, how was your weekend? How was your day? It was so good seeing you on the OSG conversation Thursday. I just happened to pop in for the 5th year anniversary because I started that with my brother Dennis McKeezy.
All right, come on.
And it was good to see that they're still doing some of the earlier traditions that we used to do when I started it. And I was very happy to see you on there talking to them and giving those guys some more of your amazing wisdom, Dr. Cologne. Good to see you, Dr. Cologne. Good to hear you.
It was good to be there. I wanted to be there for a while, and I had an opportunity to stop in. I was actually going to try and call you to make sure it was still happening because I hadn't been there in so long.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to be there. I promise you.
It was divine timing because I just happened to pop in because I haven't been on. I've been busy and traveling and everything. So I just happened to pop in and just really, I forgot that it was the 5th year anniversary. So I was proud to see that it was still going and everybody was still in there doing their thing. And I'm really happy to see that still going. Now, but that's not why I called you, Pastor. I want to talk to you about Warren Sapp. And Kimberly's here too.
No, Marvin Sapp. Sorry, no, Warren. Marvin Sapp. Kimberly's here too. And Big Good morning, Pastor.
Good morning.
Good morning, honey. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Wonderful.
Now ask the pastor your question. There you go.
Okay. Pastor, I don't know if you've heard. I would think you would have heard of this, but I've been thinking about you since this was shown. Will you correct me? Is Marvin Sapp a pastor or a singer?
He's both.
Okay. So Marvin Sapp.
So if you look at the trajectory of his career, he started his work when he was he became a member of Commissioned. Commissioned is the group that Fred Hammond and Michael Brooks started.
Okay.
And that's where he started his career. So he's been a singer for a very long time. And one of the things, especially in gospel, that seems to be a natural trajectory is many singers will end up going into ministry.
Oh, okay.
And he did. And then legitimately went up the ranks, pastor to bishop to where he is now.
For those that don't commission, if you listen to the group Jodeci, that's the style of singing commission
exactly.
that Jodeci got.
Okay. Now, the other day, and which is I never knew that he was a pastor until the other day. I always thought he was a singer. But the other day, he was in front of the congregation, nice and sweaty, like he had just finished a sermon. And he asked the ushers to close the doors because he wanted the congregation to put in $1,000 each into the collection plate. And he then turned around to the members behind him and asked them all to put in $100 in the plate because his goal was to get $40,000 before everyone left. It actually seemed like he was like holding them hostage, like that was a sort of a kidnapping type of thing that was going on. Can you elaborate on this? Did you know about this? And why would he do this? And why would he think that they would give him $40,000 before? I didn't understand that. So I was really hoping that you could.
The better question is, Pastor, how many armed people you have at your church in order to shut you down? People ain't putting their money in. That's what I just need to know.
I don't have any armed people yet.
Yeah.
Yet. But the thing you got to understand, first of all, he's an African American pastor, which means that when media gets to try and report on something, you can always count it will not have a positive slant whatsoever. And if they possibly can, the only reason to turn a camera on or only reason to actually put pen to paper to talk about an American pastor is to try and vilify him. That's it.
Okay.
He did absolutely nothing wrong.
So is this something that you all? I don't want to put you in it, Pastor.
Let me explain.
Please
Let me
explain,
explain.
Pastor.
Okay, he did nothing wrong. First of all, when you listen to the tape, he didn't ask people for $1,000. He asked everybody in the room for $20, and he had 1,000 people in front of him. This is why his goal was 40,000. The church had a need. And he asked everybody, if you listen to the tape, he asked everybody in the church, I need everybody in here to give me $20. And then he turned around to the pastors, 20. The idea was to raise 40,000. If he asked everybody in the church for $40, he would have made it. Okay.
But the question is locking the doors, Pastor.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get to that. Okay. I'm gonna get to that. Okay. All right. So what he said was close the doors. Close the doors. Now, one of the things that you'll find very common among people who don't understand that giving in a church is also part of worship, the moment money starts to be dealt with, people who don't understand begin to think, oh, let me get out of here. I'm going to walk. I want to do this. And you literally distract from the worship point that's going on because giving is worship. And that's Marvin Sapp actually said that, no walking because this is still worship. Giving is worship. The idea for closing the doors was, it could have been two things. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know. I know in the church I came out of, where I got ordained, in Brooklyn, there was a rash of robberies that went down when offering was going on in the church.
Oh.
So one of the customs was to lock the doors during offering so nobody can come in.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
And one of the things we had.
Is he still speaking?
Pastor, your phone, the volume on your phone went all the way down just now for some reason. I can hear but we lost your volume.
No.
Shoot.
Two, a lot of times it's for security.
Right.
You don't want people coming in and out of there. And next thing you know, the books have gotten snatched because you're going up to the altar to give money. Your pocketbook is still a thing. People get robbed. That's two. Third, again, the idea of this is not a time for trying to walk and do all kinds of stuff because people get distracted very easily. And sometimes the goal is to distract so that the church can't have something. Now, I don't care who you are. If you are family, in Lay's house, if there's a need, Lay's figures out how to get this money. When the pastor is trying to do something and there's a need in the church, the pastor is going to ask the people he's going to ask people. Now, I can't. See, I pastor a church with maybe 25 people. I can't raise $40,000 unless somebody walks in and says, here's 40 grand. But in a church with 1,000 people, and that's the kind of stuff we don't talk about. And he said it too. I saw it when I listened to the whole thing. He said 1,000 of you in here, at least 1,000 of you in here. And this is another thing he made the point of. When you guys leave here, you guys are all going out to eat in somebody's restaurant. You're going to pay more than $40 each. Your church has a need. I need everyone to give $20. And then when you look back at the pastors, anytime you're in leadership, you should be modeling leadership by giving more than what you're asking the people to do. I never ask the people for $100 and me give $100. If I ask them for $100, I give $2. I give $3.
Okay.
So that's what happened. What happens is, especially with African American pastors, if I got up and explained this on CBS, I promise you, either they would cut and paste to try and make it sound like I'm being real snide or whatever the case is. But we have a custom. You know, if somebody got hurt, and there's a whole bunch of African American people around, and you come ask me, and I say, well, what happened was the assailant went down the street and did this and da da da. They wouldn't show it. They find a brother who's going to sit there and go, well, you know what I mean, 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 you know what I mean.
Pastor, I think with the people, and we understand that, Pastor. Thank you for that. But I think the people are just. I think it's the part about them not being able to leave is what's really sticking with the people.
Yeah, no, that's always disturbing. Now, I mean, if you have evidence or witness of a person said, I would like to leave, and they were held against their will, that's kidnapping. And no pastor should be doing that.
Right.
If a person wants to leave, they can go. As a matter of fact, when the pastor's asking you for $20, if you don't have it, you don't have it. If you can't give it, you can't give it. Every pastor understands that. I detest pastors who shame people into giving.
Right.
I like to encourage people into giving. You give what you listen. You give what you have. If you don't want to give, that's actually up to you too. But then there's scripture for that. Mark the one who labors among you. When they're saying those of you people who labor and those people who give, mark them. Because what you're going to see is God's going to bless them. And when you're sitting there wondering why they have a house and you don't, it's because they obey God and you did.
And also, I'm just thinking about the fire hazard. I mean, if you lock the people,
yeah,
you can't get out.
But I mean, I it's interesting. I mean, did he say lock the doors? And I've heard pastors do that too.
No, Pastor Cologne, if you're still here, I know Lays will be right back, but I don't think he said lock the doors. I think he said close the doors. But again, I didn't listen to it in its entirety. I heard him say close the doors. Ushers, close the doors.
Yes. Absolutely. And he said it several times. Yeah. I get it. And that happens. That happens in many churches. You do that many times, either to protect the congregants or to insinuate that this is still a solemn
Big
moment.
says he said lock the doors is what he's saying. But let me just say this, Pastor.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
When it comes to churches, pastors, first of all, especially for the flock, the flock is looking to pastors for guidance, and they hang on their words. This is part of the thing. They're hanging on the pastor's word. And sometimes the words that the pastor speaks have a tremendous amount of power.
Absolutely.
And so even in that scenario, if a pastor with that much power, 1,000 people a day, every weekend, could potentially say, lock the doors.
Right.
I would think about the elderly. I would think about the people in the church. I would think about the people that hang on every word, because for a lot of people, the pastor is their pathway to heaven. You know what I'm saying? He is the breadcrumbs, even though Jesus is the light of the world, and through him. But the pastor is the courier. He's saying, "Hey, this is what you need to know in order to get to him. So let me get you on this path." So his words are very powerful and very important. So when he says things like that, then I could totally understand that a person, especially an affirmed person or a person that may not be as enlightened, could potentially take that as, I am powerless to move because my pastor told me I can't.
And that's why you have to be so incredibly careful what you say, how you say. Sometimes, I think all of us experience this. In the heat of the moment, you say something that you did not mean that way. I'm positive that Bishop Stapp this morning while he had no intentions of kidnapping anybody, he had no intentions of imprisoning anybody. He's absolutely mortified by the way that his words that he probably meant positively have been now reimagined by media and by people who don't know him. I'm positive that under no circumstances did he mean to imprison anybody, to keep somebody against their will. That is not the intent. I'm sure
Pastor, I have a question really quick. I'm sorry. How often do churches get robbed? I mean, that's disturbing.
Oh boy. several years ago, maybe about 9 or 10 years ago, there was a rash of them. As if, it was a gang who thought, hey, we can successfully do this. Because understand, in Christianity, there's this modicum of passivity that defines Christianity. I think probably wrongly so.
Right.
You would never go into a mosque and decide you're going to rob the mosque, because I think everybody on earth understands if you mess with one Muslim, you mess with all of them, and they're not worried about the police coming to get you. You understand?
Right.
Yes.
And so it seems as though for many people, a church is what's called a soft target.
Okay.
When you have police officers who are members of the church, they find out very different. You understand? But there have been many times when churches have been robbed. You would hope that people would have some type of reverence for the church and not do this, but there are many people who don't. And it absolutely happens. It absolutely happens. Every state, every community, every denomination has gone through this crazy.
I don't want to laugh, but they said Joe Clark said close the doors. But let me.
That was a school.
It was close the doors that he said, not lock the doors. But also, let me just say, the trauma behind that. If you guys remember City College with Pookie, it was her. Yeah. It was said allegedly that Pookie had said close the doors, and a lot of people had passed away. So it's a trigger for me to hear that personally.
Sure.
Because I lost friends in the City College.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine being somewhere where they say close the doors immediately. I'm gonna why? Immediately I'm gonna look for a way out.
It is triggering, especially when you got a lot of people in a situation when they say close the doors. Then I'm immediately looking for an exit because I don't. Yeah.
I mean, and again, I think personally, it might have been a symbolic thing, which is to say. Again, in my church, if I say close the doors, I don't mean if somebody says, hey, I got to go to the bathroom, don't let them go.
Right.
If somebody says, I need to go, I have, a family emergency, no, you got to stay here. It's not a cult.
Right.
And Marvin Sapp does not run a cult. Okay. Marvin Sapp is, in fact, a very conscientious, caring, loving pastor who did not mean I am very positive of this. I've met him once. I'm very positive. He did not mean what media intended to try and portray him to be meaning.
Right.
And I think all of us, leaders, whether we're political leaders, church leaders, community leaders, many of us can get caught up in the heat of the moment and say things, not maybe that we didn't mean, but that was not intended for that type of ideology. And I think probably this morning, Marvin Sapp is, like, oh God, this turned out to be a bigger thing than I needed to be. And probably going forward, he'll be very, very careful how he words a thing. Even if he wants to close the door to keep something solemn, then he'll say close the doors as opposed to lock the doors. And close the doors does not mean if you need to go, you can't go.
Right.
So, I think he's a victim of not hubris, because I don't think that what he was doing was trying to be stupid. But a lot of times in the heat of a thing, something can go wrong.
And he was trying to make a very emphatic point, and I think that's
he really was. He really was. And I'm and I'm positive, and this happens in churches all the day. You understand this. I mean, if you run a family, everybody in your family don't try and support the family.
Right.
And you would think they would, but they don't. And so, while you're still trying to pay the mortgage, keep the lights on, make sure the water's on, and all this other kind of stuff, sometimes things happen, and you need to try and find a way to bridge a financial gap. And sometimes it leads you into a passionate appeal. And I think that's what happened here. Again, I'm not there. I don't know exactly what happened. So now watch this. There are people who are that callous.
Right. Right.
There are some preachers, probably the reason why they would love to make Marvin Sapp out to be this kind of a callous person, because there are pastors that are that callous. You know what I'm saying? That is like, hey, let me raise offer. Hey, you know what? This ain't enough. Lock the doors. Y'all ain't leaving here until I get $2,000.
Oh no!
There are brothers that are that callous. Okay. In every field, there are people that shouldn't be in it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to get into the weeds here because there's so much I want to ask you. I just want to know how much damage did the government's faith-based initiative do to the black church? But I mean, we can talk about that another time. But I mean, there's so much that we can get into about what's happening with the church now. But I want to talk to you about something that even more crazy. It is more than likely that Donald Trump is going to try to get a third term going on. How much of a reality do you think that is?
Oh, very much so. You got to understand. First of all, if you live in New York, you know Donald Trump to be. I want to use a few choice words, but I am pastor, so I can't do that. The way I refer to him, that nigga crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Pastor.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying. All right. Any wrong thing he can do that he think he can get away with, he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Because he has this sense of entitlement that suggests laws don't apply to me.
Right.
And he honestly feels that way. Okay. But I don't have to feel that way. And I'm not gonna feel that way. So yeah, he's gonna try and do it, but I think a lot of the overreaching he's doing now is gonna cost him by the midterms.
Right.
What I mean is, in 2026, you might have, the way he's rolling, you might have seriously half of the Republicans losing their seat.
Yeah.
And again, I say this as a Republican. I wouldn't vote Republican in 26. I want them to get what I call their just desserts. Which is to say, if you have a veto-proof House and Senate, he is a lame duck president.
Yes.
And if he wanted to be king, he couldn't do it. If you have a serious majority of Democrats in the House and the Senate, he's not going to be able to do what he wants to do. And I need you to be aware of what he's doing. He's passing a bunch of executive orders, not one law.
Right.
He hasn't passed the law.
Right.
So he's saying, let me do this executive order and do this kind of stuff on things that he doesn't have the power to do.
Yeah.
He cannot kill the Department of Education. But he can pass an executive order, moving the Congress to do that. And the Congress, if they're stupid to obey it, then that's what they're doing. But you don't have that right to do it. But this fascination he has with the monarchy, he wants to be king. That's his problem and his problem alone. And
let me tell you what I saw, Pastor. Now I've been traveling the world for the last 30 years, and about 10 years ago, I was in Romania, I was in Hungary, Budapest, I was in Bulgaria, and what I saw was what's starting to happen here, where the wheels fails, white people that were over there was starting to change their what used to be democracies into these autocratic governments. If you look at what's happening with Hungary now, the Republic of Georgia, and all the other stuff, right? Now, no one thought over there that they could do that. But now, if you look at those countries now, they're pure autocracies. Right. Now, and I know the audience, but just talking over your head, I don't see any way that he, even as much as we say he can't do it now, I don't see him not being able to get a third term. And I'm gonna put it out there right now. I firmly believe that if y'all don't wake up, I'm saying not pastor, but if y'all as our community don't wake up, I can firmly see that this man will probably be there until he dies, which may be into his third term. In order to that's what we call a king, right? That's what we call a king.
Right. But the thing though is that in all those other countries that you mentioned, and you're absolutely right about the geopolitical landscape regarding those countries. Right. All those other countries that you have, revolution and protest is not baked into the social fabric of those countries like it is the United States of America. The United States of America started because a Trump in England wanted to keep being Trump in England and tell America to do what he say. And America was like, hell no. So we're even white people are baked into this kind of stuff. Okay. So you have a bunch of people who are either liberal, and in America too is really interesting and fickle. You know, if I'm Republican and I don't like black people, I want a white racist in office too. But the moment you messing with my tax refund, the moment you messing with my job, I'm going to turn on you.
That's right.
You're not.
I gotta tell you, Pastor, as much as I believe that what you're saying could potentially be true, I just saw what this man. There's nothing in this book that would have said that this man would be president now, based on all the stuff that he's been through and all stuff that he's done. The man has turned the odds over in so many different kind of ways. And even if you listen to our good Dr. D. Nice, who is actually a very smart woman and, you know, educated, a country doctor, black woman who's to this day, and still to this day, the man seems to not be able to do any wrong. I've never seen anything like this. And I definitely believe that, and y'all, I want to be an alarmist here, because I definitely believe that he probably will find a way to circumvent the laws to stay in power, if he's allowed to do so. So, I mean, you know, I would pay attention to that.
I mean, I think also too, one of the things we have to be able to recognize is that along with that revolutionary spirit, along with that ideology of always fighting as being baked in America too, the other thing that's also baked into the American construct is white supremacy.
That's right.
And white supremacy will absolutely tolerate oligarchy in order to keep black people down. So, you know, like I said, you know, you start messing with my house and my ability to get my tax refund, I will turn on you. But the reason why he's in office now is because he's putting out white supremacy in such a modality that it seems positive, and people will invest in anything to keep power.
Well, that's the point, Pastor. I think I think the need to keep white supremacy as the law, the standard bearer of this country, as a white supremacist country, even if it's below the surface, is much stronger than people's economic needs in this country. That's what I personally believe. I personally believe that.
That's true. I think though too is that if we stand up though, as a coalition of the willing, and stand up with other leaders and take a stand and be willing to fight, I think our thing is though, we can't totally depend on reason with people like this man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't depend on reason. So
reasoning is out the door. No reasoning.
Yeah, we're going to have to get out and fight. We're going to have to get out and do some things. We're going to have to be willing to get out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
To make some of these things happen.
Right.
And if we don't, exactly what you're saying is going to happen.
We're not going to hit nobody. We throwing rocks from the couch. Pastor Colon, thank you so much for spending time with us this morning, Pastor.
My honor, buddy.
And have a great day.
And listen, Pastor, I don't need to have it on me if I come to your spot though, because I don't want nobody locking the doors on me. I get nervous when they lock doors on me, Pastor.
You'll be fine. You will be fine at my church.
and listen, and Pastor, in his faith worship, Pastor has in his presence worship. Pastor has very nice people. I've been in his presence worship in Brooklyn. He has very nice people that actually make sure you're really comfortable, and they take care of you, and they treat you really nice. Very nice over there. Thank you, Pastor Colon. Have a great day, sir.
Right.
You're good, sir, man. All right.
Pastor Leo Colon. Everybody.
No more locked doors.
No more don't lock the doors on me, man. But that I immediately thought about City College, and a lot of y'all are not old enough to remember City College, but I immediately I felt City College was probably the thing that really got to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, they locking doors. I remember when he said, close the doors, lock the doors, and they locked those people in there, and they were asphyxiated, and I lost friends. And it was guys, I can see their faces, and just asphyxiation is a horrible death.
Yes.
When you can't breathe.
Yes.
And they said the air shut off, and there were people explaining how it was that survived. And it's like, it felt like the weight of so many people. People don't understand how horrible the City College situation was. And I had talked to Pookie right after that, and I looked in his eyes. And if you really want to know what I believe changed him, was that. I think that that situation may have led him to be who he was after that, because in order to get through that trauma of seeing that happen, knowing that could potentially be allegedly on your
yes, his fault.
You know, I don't fault is strong. I'm gonna say watch on your watch. That is a tough thing to bear. And when I saw him go through that, and I remember the club we was in. I was like, "Yo, man, how you feel about that?" He's like, and he just gave me the blankest stare in the world. I felt like he was a different person than what I had known him to be before that. You know, so yeah, it did elevate it. You know, it did.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure you know, and this I'm only thinking about the pressure of being trapped. You know,
I heard,
you know,
I heard Jessica too. Yeah, Jessica Rosenberg. I heard that too. Yeah, go ahead, Kimberly.
The where they just had an earthquake the other day. I think it was in Myanmar. I think. And they were looking for, you know, like one tall skyscraper just fell, you know, and they were looking for many people in the rubble. Of course, you know, people were at home. So I couldn't even imagine. Locked doors, falling buildings, anything. That's just, you know.
Well, listen, we're going to have a great week shows this week, man. I want to thank everybody for coming in within the sound of my voice. We're getting out here. Just shout out to everybody over at Manhattan Charter. Really, the work we're doing. Shout out to my brother Henry Lopez. Shout to shout to everybody that's working over at Manhattan College. All the staff, all the people over there. My sister Power, and everybody that's doing some great work over there as we continue to build the classroom of the future, and really start to elevate education in this country for our people. Y'all keep it moving today. Tomorrow we'll be back tomorrow. And get the week going. We'll have some Mars Venus. Try to get Misa up there, Pookie. Yeah. Let's get Mars and Venus going tomorrow, and maybe we'll get some cocoa tea tomorrow. Let's see how cocoa feels. That'd be nice to get cocoa in here, get some tea, and then we'll keep the show going tomorrow. Thank you, Pastor Leo Colon and Dr. D. Nice. I love you. I love your conviction. We're gonna support you at Wisdom Tea Dinger for the pageant, and even if DT gets the third chance at it, I know you're gonna vote for him. That's all right, Dr. Yeah, y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow, Grown Folk Tuesday. Let's have a good time. Talk to y'all tomorrow, y'all. Have a great day.